this on the specialized video stores because I'm one of those people who likes to find those oddball movies that you can't find at your blockbuster type stores.
That's right, because they're all the same in the big chain stores. Right now, there are about 27,000 video stores in America, and that number hasn't changed all that much in the last 5 years. But what they're renting and selling in some of the stores is changing. The #1 most popular movie for video rental these days is Steel Magnolias, and you can find it in all the big chains of video stores, and that's what's causing problems for the rest of the industry. Chains with more than 50 stores are the fastest growing segment of the video market, and that's why other stores, ma and pa stores, need to specialize. Video Beat at 2616 North Clark Street is the place to go for impossible to find music videos.
Okay, we specialize in music videos. The store is dedicated to supplying tapes or offering to the public that are pretty hard to find in other video stores. And we probably have about 1,500 different titles that we deal with in all forms of music.
What are some of the most popular and what are some of the hardest to get?
Okay, we deal with a lot of independent tapes, which are pretty tough to get. Bands that, bands like Nick Cave, Susie and the Banshees, The Cure, Psychic TV, things like that, which are tough to get.
FACETS Multimedia at 1517 West Fullerton specializes in foreign movies. MILOS, the co-director, compares FACETS to the video chain stores.
They carry about 1,500. They rotate, and obviously they concentrate on the top newer releases. So obviously, and they do what they do very well. I mean, they're the McDonald's of the industry. We're not. What we are is the boutique. Well, I think that FACETS is a movie lover's dream. If you've ever loved the movies, FACETS is the best video store in the country, and no question about it, and no egotism behind that. For silent films, for foreign films, for American classics, for tapes on the fine arts, opera, ballet.
Metro-Goldwyn Memories at 5425 West Addison specializes in movies you saw long ago. The Marx Brothers, Animal Crackers. What else do we have here? Jimmy Stewart in Harvey. The reason to come to a specialty video store is to find videos that you can't find anywhere else.
The Three Stooges, a lot of B-westerns and serials. A lot of people come in here and they want to recapture their, going to the movies in the Saturday afternoon. Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, James Dean, certainly the Three Stooges, Laurel and Hardy, any of the big names like that, and certainly the classic musicals.
And the St. Paul Book and Media Center on Michigan Avenue specializes in religious videos and films with good morals. There are several video stores which specialize in movies in various languages. Movies from India are available all along Devon Avenue. Masterpiece on 47th Street has 1,000 Spanish titles. One guy in Alexandria, Virginia, boasts guaranteed the worst movies in town, including the worst movie of all time, Plan 9 from Outer Space. Anything to be different from the chains. But it is a problem. How do you differentiate yourself if chains are now 15% of that 27,000?
I'd love to visit that bad movie store, but I don't think Plan 9 from Outer Space is the worst movie ever made. I like it. That's my kind of movie, those old-fashioned 40s, 50s sci-fi movies where everything's made out of cardboard. It's great.
They're wonderful, yeah.
Can these kinds of stores make any money and stay alive with the blockbusters types out there?
Well, what Milos told me, Milos STEHLICK of FACETS, is that maybe you don't get as much traffic as you do if you've got Die Hard 1 on the shelves or something like that. But what you do is you get loyalty. You will have a Fassbinder, a German director, or some others, and they'll say, well, that's the only place where I can go to get it. I'll go and I'll try to find others. For instance, right now, FACETS has the Glasnost Film Festival, which is 12 documentaries about Russia, not seen in any movie theater, any place in Chicago area, and it includes a documentary on Chernobyl in which the documentarian, the person who did the film, died while doing that film. That is an interesting film, very different.
Something for everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Norman. Still ahead for us, why Operation Push is putting pressure on Nike.